vast expanse of space is no longer a domain reserved for dreamers, scientists, explorers. It has become a battlefield. This is not a distant, futuristic fantasy. It is the stark reality of our time, unfolding hundreds of miles above our heads. The opening shots of the next global conflict will not be fired by tanks across a border, missiles from a silo on the ground. They will be directed at the fragile, intricate network of satellites that forms the backbone of modern civilization. Nations have come to understand a simple, brutal truth. To dominate on Earth, you must first achieve supremacy in the heavens. Power today is not just measured by armies, economies, but by the control of orbital pathways. This shift has been quiet but deliberate. The militarization of space is no longer a subject of debate. It is an established fact, formalized through the creation of dedicated military branches. The United States led this charge with the establishment of the U.S. Space Force. Space is a distinct warfighting domain: land, air, sea. Its mission is explicit: to organize, train, equip forces to protect U.S. and allied interests in space, to provide space capabilities to the joint force. This is not a scientific agency. It is a military service focused on deterrence, defense, and, if necessary, offensive action beyond the atmosphere. Its existence fundamentally reframes how the nation prepares for future conflicts. Other global powers have followed suit. China integrated its space capabilities into the PLA Strategic Support Force, space, cyber, electronic warfare. This shows future wars will be fought across interconnected domains. Similarly, Russia has its aerospace forces, missile warning, air defense, control of military satellite constellations. Most people go about their day with little awareness of the invisible infrastructure hovering above them. Yet our modern way of life is completely dependent on it. Satellites are the unseen threads that weave together the fabric of our globalized society. The most widely recognized application is the Global Positioning System. This network of orbiting clocks provides precise timing and location data used for far more than just navigation apps on your smartphone. Timestamp transactions in global finance. Power grids use GPS to synchronize operations. Logistics companies depend on GPS to track shipments from factory to front door. An interruption to GPS would cause immediate and widespread disruption. Beyond navigation, satellites form the backbone of global communications. They relay television broadcasts. They provide internet access to remote and underserved areas. They handle transoceanic phone calls. For militaries, satellite communications are indispensable, enabling commanders to maintain contact with troops, ships, aircraft. During natural disasters, when terrestrial infrastructure is damaged, satellites are often the only reliable means of communication for first responders. The concept of anti-satellite weapons, or ASATs, is not science fiction. It is a demonstrated and evolving military capability. These weapons are designed with one purpose: to disrupt, to damage, to destroy satellites in orbit. The most dramatic and destructive are direct ascent kinetic weapons. Missiles from ground, sea, or air collide with a target satellite, obliterating it upon impact. Brutally effective and incredibly reckless, creating debris that endangers space for decades. In 2007, China destroyed its defunct Fengyun 1C, generating thousands of trackable fragments, the largest debris cloud in history. The United States, Russia, and India have also conducted kinetic ASAT tests, worsening orbital pollution. Beyond kinetic kill vehicles, co-orbital weapons maneuver close to targets. They can damage antennas or panels, obscure sensors, or fry circuitry, often hard to attribute. Directed energy weapons can dazzle or blind imaging satellites, and stronger beams may cause permanent damage. Radio jammers overwhelm links. Non-kinetic, reversible, debris-free, and politically tempting. They are the silent weapons of a silent war. The heavens have become the arena for a new Cold War, a tripartite competition for dominance between the United States, China, Russia. Less about ideology, more about raw strategic advantage. The United States, long the leader, aims to maintain superiority and resilience, more survivable architectures, rapid replacement, enhanced space domain awareness. The goal: deter aggression by proving it can withstand and recover. China pursues a deliberate, well-funded strategy: military, civil, commercial, developing direct ascent and co-orbital systems, cyber capabilities, and rapid satellite expansion. The Beidou navigation system, remote sensing and communication satellites, and plans for a lunar research station, eventually a human presence. Russia seeks to modernize, leveraging asymmetric counterspace systems. Electronic warfare, mobile jammers, and close maneuvering satellites raise weaponization concerns. A dangerous dynamic extends into cislunar space, the next strategic high ground. The new race is supercharged by private companies deploying vast constellations. Economies and dynamics of space transformed. In Ukraine, commercial connectivity became a lifeline, blurring civilian and military lines. The legal framework governing activities in space is dangerously outdated, rooted in an era when space was seen as a peaceful sanctuary for scientific exploration. The 1967 Outer Space Treaty bans weapons of mass destruction in orbit, but leaves loopholes. No clear definition of space weapons. Conventional counterspace tools proliferate within the letter of the law. Attempts to update norms stall amid geopolitical rivalry. Property rights and resource extraction remain murky, fertile ground for future disputes. On-orbit servicing, debris removal, and rendezvous operations pose dual-use dilemmas. The future of conflict in space will be defined by speed, stealth, autonomy, AI making decisions in microseconds. Satellites will detect lasers, jamming, approaching objects, and respond automatically. Peaceful drones can flip to covert roles, snip a wire, cover a sensor, tip a satellite into a tumble. Hypersonic vehicles shrink warning times and escalate risks. Attacks will be invisible, comms dead, navigation unreliable, intelligence blind. Ambiguity complicates attribution and response. Miscalculation rises. More resilient to single losses, but a few reversible attacks may seem acceptable. Lowering thresholds. He who controls space controls Earth. The new Cold War may already be unfolding above our heads.